Boys for Life, Baltimore. This is your number before you go. Let's get into it. You guys are going to be at the CFG Arena on Sunday, March 29th. Capacity of that venue is 14,000 people. Doors are going to open at 6 and show is at 7. I have been told that they start on time. Bags, two options. A clear bag, no bigger than 14 by 6 by 14. If you want to bring a color bag, it can be no bigger than 4.5 by 6.5. If you want to bring a backpack, it has to be clear and no bigger than that 14 by 6 by 14. Medical bags won't be allowed. They're just going to be subject to extra security. All other bags are not going to be allowed into the venue. And if you need to check a bag, you can. They will have a locker rental available on Hopkins Plaza Flag Court area. IDs. Please bring your IDs if you want to buy alcohol or if you need to pick up your tickets from the box office. If you have mace or pepper spray on your keychains, please leave that behind. They do consider those weapons and they will not be allowed in. Cameras. No professional cameras, detachable lenses, or external flash units. Recording equipment aside from your smartphone for audio, image, or video recording purposes. No tripods, no bipods, no monopods, no camera poles, drones, laptops, tablets, or iPads. So what can you bring? Basically, the camera on your phone, point and shoot camera, a disposable camera, and some Polaroid cameras. Okay, I get a lot of questions about different specific cameras, Canons, Kodaks. I will give you this as a good barometer. If you have a camera that has a lens on it and extends longer than 3 inches, leave that at home. If you have a camera that has what they mentioned as a detachable lens and it only works with that detachable lens, leave that camera home. Okay, if it has a detachable lens and it can work without it, then generally it's okay to bring just the camera portion and leave the detachable lens at home. Okay, I'm hoping that that answers or kind of gives a barometer as to judging what you can bring and what you can't bring when it comes to cameras. But if you have any questions about specific cameras, leave them down in the comments and I will get back to you. Portable fans and portable chargers. Portable fans generally are allowed. I would try to make sure that they are small enough to fit within your bag that you bring. Portable chargers are allowed. No problems there. Selfie sticks are a no. Umbrellas. No umbrellas with pointed tips. Okay. Don't know that you're going to need them, but if you do, they cannot have pointed tips. The venue is cashless. So if you want to buy merch, you want to buy food, think about bringing your cards or you're going to do either tap to pay. The arena is smoke free. This includes cigarettes, e-cigs, and vapes. And they mentioned that there's no designated smoking area for the venue. There is a no re-entry policy. So if you step outside of the venue, be prepared to need a new ticket if you want to come back in. Outside food is a no. Nothing's going to be allowed in. They do have wheelchair escorts available. They can take you from the door to your seat and from your seat back to the door. They typically will not allow you to remain in the seats during the show. They cannot go outside of the building to transport, and they are available on a first come, first served basis. You can ask any guest representative for assistance if you need that. ADA drop-off is going to be on the Hopkins Place side of the arena in front of the main lobby. Parking is going to be through Spot Hero. You can do this on their app or on their website. In the Where You Going box, you're going to type Bow Wow, and you will see it pop up underneath performers. Scroll up, click on Bow Wow, and from there it'll take you to the event page, and you're going to pick your arena, CFG, and from there it will spit out all of the available options. It will tell you the distance from the lot to the actual venue. The first one tells you that it's less than a minute. And then if you click in the respective reservation, I'm going to pick the first one. It will tell you the time that you have your parking reservation for. This one is from 4 o'clock p.m. to 1 o'clock a.m. And then if you scroll up, if you're looking for ADA parking, under amenities, it will tell you if they have ADA spots available. This one does, as it says, it is wheelchair accessible. So those are some of the points that I like to share with people. Please make sure that whichever lot that you pick to look at the time, because all of them are not guaranteed to be the same. But this is parking for CFG Bank Arena. Looking for alternate means of transportation to the venue, they do have some options. The light rail, the bus, and the Amtrak. The light rail brings you directly to the arena, and then the Amtrak brings you within 2 miles of the arena, which will translate into about a 15-minute Uber ride maybe to the venue. So there are options. I would suggest that you use Google Maps. If you want to do the public transportation route, put in your starting point, put in your ending point is the venue, and it will spit out to you everything that is available. Rideshare, of course, is an option if you're going to do that. 2 tips I give regarding that is booking ahead of time if you can, because a lot of times it's going to be cheaper. Then the second tip is after the show is over with. A lot of times it can get a little difficult if there's a huge crowd waiting for rideshare. I try to find a spot that is away from the venue, maybe 2 or 3 blocks away, and have my Uber driver pick me up from there. They get to me quicker, and it's a lot easier to find me. So those are 2 tips for rideshare. Weather for the night, 30 degrees and partly cloudy skies. A beautiful night for a show, Baltimore. That is your number before you go. If you're not ready, get ready because it's go time. Download your parking passes if you are going to drive. Have those ready to scan or show a parking attendant to keep parking moving. Download the tickets to the show so that keeps entry to the venue quicker. Pack your patience. I feel like getting to the show is half of the battle. Getting back is the worst part. Pack your patience. Any questions, any comments, leave them down below. I do try to get back to you as quickly as I can. If Baltimore is not your city, but you are going to another city on this tour and you want to be in a number before you go, feel free to give me a follow because I'm covering this whole tour as well as many of the other hot and upcoming tours for 2026. So if you want to be in a number before you go to enjoy the show, feel free to give me a follow. Baltimore, be safe, and most importantly, enjoy the show. Bye.